What's going on, everybody? It's Joe. Welcome to the channel. We have an exciting video for you guys today. We're going to go over my top 5 altcoins set to explode in 2025. Always an exciting topic. Everyone wants to know which altcoins are going to explode. And while I do think this is going to be a good cycle for all the altcoins, and many of them, you'll see many of them exploding, rising quick, I'm going to go over my top 5, the ones that I like a lot, go over some honorable mentions at the end, and kind of show you guys why, give you a quick snippet of which, and then also give you price predictions for all of those. So let's dive right into it today. Let's just look at the top 10 real quick. You got Bitcoin, most of the top 10 hovering right around the same. Still not a lot of price action, just like the last couple of days. Everyone's kind of waiting around for President Trump to make some sort of announcement. Is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Which ones is he going to include? Nothing's really moving much, and the top 10 has stayed relatively the same. Not much movement at all. So that being said, let's dive right in. At number 5, we have Litecoin. My number 5 on my list, Litecoin. Litecoin's been a popular coin for a while. It's kind of taken a back seat lately. Still doing fairly well, even though it doesn't get talked about as much as it used to. It used to be right up there with Bitcoin back in the day. When I remember when I was first getting into crypto, it seemed like it was just Bitcoin and Litecoin, and now there's so many more, and I feel like Litecoin's really taken a back seat. But I am still pretty optimistic about Litecoin. I am bullish. I do think there are enough rumors surrounding it where something good could happen, and with that, looking at this price chart, I kind of looked at these two, the two peaks, 2017, 2021. So 4 years went by, and now we're in 2025. Could we see this go right back up? Maybe. But Litecoin is one that I do see some rumors about. I do see talked about. It is one of the bigger ones. I saw actually today a post on X where someone with Litecoin responded to some Bitcoin people and was just talking about how Litecoin's always supported Bitcoin, and Bitcoin just thinks they're greater than everybody, and Litecoin kind of called them out. Like, Litecoin was taking a stand, and I kind of like that. I feel like them taking a stand showed me that they are here to stay. If you guys want to look up that tweet, you should, but Litecoin is taking a stand. I feel like they really believe in themselves. I feel like they do have a strong community, and the rumors are there, I believe, to set them up for success in 2025. Canary Capital filed an amended S1 for its Litecoin ETF filing, potentially signaling the altcoin may be the next digital asset in the US to get the crypto ETF treatment following Bitcoin and Ethereum in 2024. So one reason I am optimistic about it is the possibility of the ETF, like this mentions. Some of the other coins that I'm going to mention here later on are speculated to potentially get an ETF as well. And the ones that do get those, we're going to see skyrocket in value, I believe, which is why Litecoin comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Hedera, HBAR. I'm a big believer in HBAR. I actually did a video about this a few days ago, but I do really like HBAR. You can see the price action in the last few months. It's just really taken off, and I believe the community with HBAR is massive. They got a great following. They're kind of crazy. They got some people in that following that are going to tell you HBAR is the next big thing. Is it possible? Sure. I'm a believer. I don't know if it's going to be the next big thing, but I do think it could be something that could do very well in 2025. It is a made in America coin, which President Trump likes, and there are some other rumblings with it surrounding crypto reserve. The CEO of Morgan Creek Capital suggested XRP, Cardano, and Hedera as potential assets for Trump's crypto reserve. He noted that the founders of these projects are building ties with the Trump family, particularly Eric Trump. So HBAR is another one of those, you guys, where I just feel like there's enough support for it. There are enough rumblings. There are enough rumors. Their name is out there with all these ETFs, crypto reserves, like being in the U.S. Like, their name is out there enough where I think they are primed to make a big run in 2025. Will it happen? I'm not sure. I'm thinking yes, and that's why they come in at number 4 for me. Coming in at number 3, we got Chainlink. Looking at Chainlink, you guys, I am a believer in Chainlink. I also like some other ones that just missed the cut, and those will be in my honorable mention later. But Chainlink is one, again, where I see just enough speculation, enough rumors, enough optimism and support with their following, where I just really think that Chainlink is poised to take off. I'm going to go over some price predictions for it later that will be very encouraging for the Chainlink community. But I do believe Chainlink is poised for takeoff and is going to make a big run in 2025. One of the things I saw that caught my attention was this chart, and it went over Grayscale Trust, Coinbase 50 Index, Made in the USA, and World Liberty Financial. And it kind of put every coin into each category, and Chainlink is the only one that falls into all 4 of them. That's pretty optimistic. I mean, doesn't say a whole lot. You can argue whether that means a whole lot or not. I think there is something to that. I think that means they have the most opportunities to succeed. Like, being a part of World Liberty Financial is a big thing right now. Being made in the US is a big thing right now. Both those with this new administration, and then being a top 50 coin and a part of Grayscale Trust, those are just bonuses on top. And so when you combine all of those, I think there's reason to believe there should be plenty of optimism surrounding Chainlink as we go forward and as we move into 2025. Some of these other ones you can see, Bitcoin, Aave, and ETH are a part of 3 of them. You got XRP, Solana, AVAX, Litecoin, XLM. You got Sui. So a lot of these coins are in 3. Chainlink is the only one in 4. I'm optimistic. Coming in at number 2, we have Solana. I'm a big believer in Solana, especially with the president releasing his meme coins there. We saw quite a rise as of recently. It shot way up here, but I am a big believer in Solana. I think this is the year we're going to see a little bit of a run. Whether it holds up long term is a bit to be unknown. I do think it can potentially hang around long term, but I feel like in the short term for this year, 2025, it is here to stay, it is here to play, and it's going to show it can hang with the big dogs. Solana's going to make a run. I'll go over a price prediction here soon, but Solana, here to stay. I'm a believer, and that's why it comes in at number 2. Coming in at number 1, and should be no surprise to anyone who watches my videos. Actually, going on to Solana, crypto analyst predicts Sol could hit $1,000 in 2025. There's the ETF hype, Trump's inauguration, the meme coin launch. Like, there's enough hype around Solana. I just talked about that. Let's get into my number 1 coin. Coming into no one's surprise, who's watched my channel, XRP. XRP, as you can see, hung around 50 cents for the longest time in the last year, just hovering, and then all of a sudden, boom, it shoots way up to 313. There is a lot of momentum behind XRP. There is a lot of belief behind XRP. It gets talked about all the time. It's in the news for ETFs. It's in the news for reserves. It's in the news for potentially helping clear the debt. And I mean, that's a big rumor. A lot needs to happen, but you see XRP's name thrown around a lot, especially as of late with Bitcoin enthusiasts and maxis calling out XRP. They're threatened by XRP. I think XRP has utility. I think XRP has plenty of reason to be a force in this next cycle. It's going to make a big run, in my opinion, and I think I'm going to go over a price prediction here in a little bit, but XRP is here to stay, you guys. I think it's going to make a big run. I think it's the number 1 altcoin of 2025 in my book. Let's take a look at a couple of tweets. I know I touched on a couple over the past couple of days, so we'll go over a different one. New spot crypto ETF filings from CoinShares and Grayscale include LTC, Litecoin, XRP, and Sol. Coincidentally, all 3 are in my top 5. But Ripple's XRP, here to stay. ETFs, strategic reserve. I think that's big reason to be optimistic. I think they could get incorporated into banks. I think it could be incorporated into it's getting financial regulatory this year from the SEC. It's going to be regulated. It's going to be one of those only coins that is. So I believe in it. I think it could be incorporated into banks. I think it could be incorporated into the government somehow. I think they're working behind the scenes to include it in a major, major way. What that's going to be, I don't know. I'll go over price prediction here in a second. So that's my top 5, and let's summarize it. We got XRP coming in at number 1. I think the highest it could get this cycle, $13. Do I necessarily think it will? Maybe I might be more in the 8 to 10 range, but the high, I'm going to go with 13. Solana, just like that other article said, I was looking around. I do think it could get to $1,000. Chainlink, I think it could get to $120. I think it could possibly get to $150, but realistically, if everything goes well, if they get an ETF or whatever it may be, I think $120 is reasonable for Chainlink. Coming in at number 4, Hedera, $1.50. That's my price goal for this. I think somewhere between that $1 and $2 is a sweet spot. I think $1.50 is reasonable. Litecoin coming in at $400 rounds out my top 5. Honorable mention coins, like I promised, we have Ethereum, Cardano, AVAX, Doge, and WIF. I wanted to include a couple of meme coins in Doge and WIF because I do feel like those are two, like Elon's just crazy. You never know what he's going to do. All it takes is one post or one mention of it and it could skyrocket. You never know if he's going to include it in X payments somehow or anything like that. And for that reason, Doge is on my radar. WIF, I just believe, has a super strong community. I feel like it's a little undervalued compared to the other meme coins right now, and I feel like that one could take off as well. The other 3 are pretty self-explanatory and very strong, very, very strong coins. So I just wanted to mention those as well as just missing out on my top 5. But thank you for watching. Please give me your thoughts. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support means the world to me as I'm growing. I would love to hear your thoughts on the top 5. I'd love to hear if there are any other coins on your radar, and give me your thoughts on those price predictions as well. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time.